And welcome back to Show and Tell Thursday. I'm Steve Leahy. So this week I'm cheating. I'm cheating bad. So I didn't do this amazing piece of artwork. This painting was done by the incredible Gerald Mendez. And I wanted to kind of tell the story behind this painting. Um, I have my painting here, and I'll get to that in a second. But Gerald is just one of the most incredible artists that I know. His attention to detail, his his style, his use of color, hi and that's just talking about him as an artist. As a human, he's the best. I call him our airbrush ambassador because not only is he a great artist, but he is one of those rare people that has just an amazing ability to teach what he knows as well. So he has thousands of students that he has taught over the years. He does a lot of work for Disney. He's always free with his information. If you have a question, he's always there to answer it. He is just an amazing human being. So along the way, him and I decided to trade art, which was quite an honor for me. So when I got started on my end of it, I wanted to try to capture the essence of Gerald, that that crazy detail that he puts into his paintings, how well he has mastered the airbrush, and one other thing too, or two other things. One, that he has done work for Disney, and he's passionate about Disney. And the second thing is Gerald has one of the most amazing airbrush collections that you'll ever see. So taking all that kind of in in thought, I came out with this painting here, and the painting is called For the Ambassador. And I would show you the original, but Gerald has it, which is very cool. But I did have prints made, which I'm very, very happy I did, because it's when you do a painting and then it either sells or in this case it's traded away, and you don't get to really have that anymore. It's kind of gone for you as an artist. So to have these prints, and these were done by Madison Edition, to have these prints for me is great, because it's almost like I have one of the paintings or the painting back. So this is my painting to him, and it features the custom micron, which is the brush he generally uses. There's a teeny little Mickey Mouse in the reflection, and in the background is the Walkup airbrush, which is the first commercially available airbrush built in the U.S. So that kind of shows the history of the airbrush, and also shows his desire to collect it and to show people the history. So that is what I came up with. Now, I didn't know what he was doing, and then he sent me this amazing thing. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. Actually, let me zoom you in first, and then I'll explain the rest of it. So I'm going to tilt this and move it around and stuff, because you got to see this. It's on a piece of aluminum, and it is all automotive candies on ground metal. So as I turn this, you can see the background kind of shifting and moving. Plus, on top of that, there is a layer of this copper sparkle. When that sits, it's so hard to see in the camera, but live, that sparkle sits on top of all the work he did on the ground metal. So what it looks like is this paint is boiling underneath the surface, and on top of it, there are these little sparkles on top of that boiling liquid. It's just incredible. Then what he did, as if that wasn't enough, is he has this incredibly detailed skull, and Gerald included a lot of his culture in this. So you see the Mayan calendar that's behind there, and just the incredible detail in the headdress and the ornaments on there too. It's just insane. And if that wasn't enough, if you look really, 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 really close, that's his signature down there, his little logo. It's crazy. So when I got this, I was blown away, and I should show you the package it came in. So when Gerald and I were talking back and forth, he was talking about different ways to frame it, and I asked him. I said, "Well, if you don't mind, would you send it to me unframed? Because I have an idea for the frame." So I kind of wanted. I knew what he was doing at that point. I knew he's doing a panel just like me, so I knew that I could frame it just like he did. So when I got it, I was really, really happy that I got it unframed, and I'll show you why. So the frame, again, what I try to do with the frames for my paintings is I try to tie them into the painting. So this is a Honduras mahogany. I wanted something from South or Central America, just to kind of honor the whole theme of the painting, and also, you know, Gerald's Latin American, you know, heritage. So I picked Honduras mahogany because it's beautiful, and it has this. This is the wood. It's not stained or anything, so it matches the painting really, really well. The sand behind, which I do in a lot of the beach paintings, the sand behind was sent to me from, actually, I'm not sure exactly what beach it was. It may be Central America. It was sent to me as a gift almost. Someone knew I did this, so they sent me some of the sand from vacation. So the sand is genuine as well, and it's attached. It looks a little bit darker, and that's because of the epoxy that I used to attach the sand. But the reason why I did that is because Gerald wrote a great note for me on the back, and I wanted a way to show the note on the back of the painting. So that is why I did it in acrylic, so that I could leave the back open and you could see the inscription on the back, which even Gerald's handwriting is great. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. So I blocked that off and didn't put sand there, so when you flip the painting over, you can still read the inscription. The only thing this is missing is a piece of glass. So I'm going to put a piece of museum glass in this and set it all up. But I didn't have a piece big enough. And I'm going to be taking this to the rendezvous next week to have it. So since Gerald and I will be there, he's bringing my painting, and I'm going to bring his painting. So I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. It's going to be easier to travel with it without glass, since I got to pack it and that kind of thing. So, but this will eventually get museum glass like everything else. So the effect will be the same. You won't see the glass. You'll just see the reflection of the painting. But that's the only thing I have left to do on this. But that is the Gerald Mendez painting to me. And again, this is show and tell in a painting that isn't mine, but the story was so great and his art is so amazing. I just wanted to share it with you here on the show and tell. So for Steve Leahy, which is me, thanks for stopping by. If you like these videos, please subscribe, like and subscribe, and tell your friends. And if you have a request for a painting, even if it's a painting that's in process now, I'd be happy to do that too. So this, this is all for you guys. So it just gives you a little bit more insight in the things that I've done and the things that I'm working on. So that's what I got. Okay, I will catch you guys next week, and you guys have a great week.